once again it's your boy Day for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another map making video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we are kinda continuing from where we left off. The only difference is that all these cones and stuff we put in, I had to redo them because when I tested it out in game, because I always have problems with these, so I tested it out in game, and every single one of them was white, so I had to redo it, which sucks. So I redid every one of them except for these three signs right here. So we got to do them real quick, and then we can get on to something else. Alright, so just had to click on them, get them highlighted. And then highlight the main, hit delete, and then re-import it. And what I had to do was throw that mod into the map, right? So come up to here and then put that in through the map to make it work to where it wasn't white. I think I just put the wrong thing down. Yes, I did. Alright, so delete and then try it again. We need sign number 1. Sign number 1. Alright, but other than that, everything was working fine. All except for my gate. I still can't get my gate to work. Appreciate the like. So road work ahead. Visibility. And we just got to do these two signs here. The flagger ahead sign, and construction zone sign. So delete, import. I'd have streamed a lot sooner, but I went ahead and did all that off camera. It took me a few hours to get them all done, just like it did when we first put them down, but a little bit longer because we had to delete. Alright, so let me close this. Close the main. Oh, let me close this too. And close that. This. Open this. What was this? Flaggers ahead. FA. Visibility. Yeah, we'll try it again tomorrow. And hopefully I won't be able to replace a bunch of stuff. But I was trying to get the gate to work too. So that's why it took so long to start the stream as well. Construction zone. Import. Oh no, CZ. Construction zone, visibility, and we're done with that. Finally. Alright, so and then I've been having problems. I got these two to stay in ground, but these two pipe here, every time I loaded up the game, I loaded it a bunch to testing the signs, and every time I loaded up the game, these two keep popping out of the ground, but I keep adjusting them, trying to get them to stay in the ground. Like I said, this one here is fine. So I kept trying to come over here and see how this was sitting. See, it's just barely touching. But I get it to where I get these ones to the same point, and they still just pop up out of the ground. So I don't know. That's just barely touching. I even tried to lock them, put them inside of these, but it didn't work. It actually made it to where, for some reason, it made it to where the frame rate was down at 12, and it would not come up from 12. It was just stuck at 12. So I had to take it back out of there, and it brought our frame rate back. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, so that's done. What do we have to do? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I want to try to get this in here. I got something I want to try to get in here. Hopefully it works. Import. Desktop. I'll have to go in game and make sure this is working in game, but we won't do that right now. We'll just get her placed here, and then later on I'll throw it in game. And paint the ground. Dry grass. Rough dirt. We'll go back around that with dry grass around the edges of that. Like so. Then we will do the same thing for this construction house. Pretty much. So we need rough dirt, or dirt rough, however you want to say it. Dry grass. Then we kind of got to do the same for these, just because you know, they're new houses. They was just built. The grass ain't gonna be perfect around them, but we'll do that here in a minute. Right now, there was something I was wanting to do here. And I'm not sure how to really go about it. I wish I had some type of another drain like a I actually had one from another map, but I got rid of it by accident. Alright, but for right now, let's do a guardrail. I wanted to push this hillside back some more. I'm not sure if we want to do it yet. Alright, so let me go to Windows, Prefabs. I don't know why it does that. It makes it it makes it to where it goes clear up to the screen to where you can't see it. It's weird. You can't see the top. Alright, but let me do guard rail. And of course nothing came up for that, so now I gotta search for it. I know there's two different ones. So I'm looking through the prefabs right now. You guys can't see it. And sooner or later we'll find it. Alright, so here's one. Road barrier. That's what it is, road barrier. I just can't find the rest of it. Rest of them. Let me type it in. Um, I need that too. Not right now. Alright, there's one crash barrier, it's called. See, that one's different. It has a lot more to it. Turns and there we go. Alright, so here's two different ones here. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know how this works though, to tell you the truth. I know you import the prefab, but I have no clue like how it actually works for it to work. Like, where's it go or none of that. I have no clue. I'm guessing that's it. I'm guessing it brings over every piece, and that's what it does. So then you got to come down here and pick the pieces you want, and then get rid of the rest. I'm actually thinking about just bringing the other one in too, just to see what it actually looks like. I just want the solid ones. I don't want the ones with them on there. This one came with a sign? Or was that one of my signs? It must have just been one of my signs I had. Delete that. And I'm gonna highlight this whole thing and move it over. We're back or whatever. Oh. And then I'm gonna bring the other prefab in of rails. Let's see which one I like better. Alright, so let's go back to prefabs. Might just have to type it in. I can't remember if this is the one we actually just brought in or not. downloading prefab and it's not really doing anything right now. Error why loading i3. No. Alright, so it's saying it already exists. Is that the one I just downloaded in here? Let's try this one. Uh-oh. Alright, so it's saying that one's already in here too. Alright, so we'll leave it alone and we'll just use these ones then. Oh. Look at that. They brought one of them in. Maybe it's two of the same ones? Yeah. Alright, so there was one more. Trying to figure out what these things are for here. Oh, okay, that's just whatchamacallit, without the railing actually on it. There really ain't no bent pieces. I guess you just gotta bend them yourself. I mean, there's bent ones, but that's just for like the end of the guardrail. Alright, I'm just going to delete this one right now and get it out of there. Alright. So, again, I want these middle ones. I don't know what these would be used for right here. I do and I don't. Alright, so you can pretty much use the ones that already have the legs and stuff, or you could use these bare ones and then put the legs and stuff on there yourself. but we're gonna store them like right here. So copy, put that right there. I gotta determine how far away from the road I want these things. Matter of fact, alright, now let's go grab another piece. I'm gonna have to raise these up some. Now they're in different categories there. I'm gonna raise them up some so we don't have to come down so far to get them. Alright, now we need we should have did. Oh, what are these? Oh, the same thing. Alright, so what I should have did was grabbed, let me turn around here. We should have just used this with this. Let me get that whole thing highlighted. So we need this half with the pole. It ain't gonna let us do that. Hey! I didn't even see you there, brother. Oops. What's this? Oh no, yeah, we got guardrails. But it won't be bad though, it's just one piece of the road I'm gonna put some guardrails on. I just needed this piece with a leg, but it ain't gonna let me do that. It's just this strip of road right here on that top. That's all we're doing guardrail on. So I guess if you move this main thing, everything moves there. Alright, so let me delete this. and then we're going to have to pull everything out of that, out of this, and put it like in a separate thing of its own. I don't know why it has two here. I don't get that. Autofill plank N6R. This is 5R. Are they different sizes? I don't know. But anyway, what I'm gonna have to do is, let me copy that. So copy and then place that there. Spin it around, right? But what we're gonna have to do is grab a hold of these as we make them and get them pulled out like that, because if not, whatever we move or delete the main thing that's under the map, it's going to delete everything we built here. So we got to pull them out as we use them. Like I said, I might suck this hillside in a little bit. I'm gonna try that real quick to just see what it's gonna look like before I do all the guardrail thing. So let me let's replace. So replace. Right. Yeah, all the construction signs we put in on the last stream, I had to redo every one of them because they were all white. It wasn't orange anymore. So I had to redo every single one of them. Right, this here is going to be like, oh, that's why. Be like, oh, that's why there's a guardrail there. Yeah, because there's going to be a big drop off here. Oops. And then I got an idea for this back wall too. What map is going to be called? Oh, right now, right now I have it named. So whenever you load into the map, it's got its own picture, and I have it named. Just for right now, Triple D County, PA is what it's named right now. So I just changed it from Bucks County, PA to Triple D County, PA. And I might do something different on it, like Triple Dville or just something different. But that's what it's named right now. Tim Bots 2. Unfortunately, somebody's paying me to do this for them right now. But because it's not my original map, I am not allowed to upload it to mod sites. Because it's just a map edit. Even though I've changed the crap out of it, I don't have the rights to it to be able to do that. Yeah, so somebody, I mean, I've probably got well over 500 hours into this right now, but yeah. We are making this. Somebody's paying me to do this. Yeah, unfortunately, like if you don't make the map from scratch yourself, you're not allowed to, for copyright reasons, you're not allowed to upload it to mod sites like that. And if I wasn't being paid to make this, I mean, it wouldn't even be a thing. Because I wouldn't have made it. There we go. Alright, that looks more like a reason to have a guardrail. Now it's just a big drop off. And that gives me more room here too, because that pushed the hillside back further. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And get it back a little bit further as well. And then we'll run the guardrail all the way down through there. Yeah, but if you're still there, Timbots, I should be making a map for FS22 as long as I can get dirt in there. That's my main goal, just to make sure I can get dirt in the new game first. Which we should be able to, because it's the same engine. We should be able to do everything like we're doing now, plus some. See, I don't want that right there. How that. Which I kind of figured it was going to do that here and there. But I'm going to try to avoid it. Where it brings down to where you can see the edge of the road. I was trying to avoid that so you can't see the edge of the road. Even though the original map maker had it to where you could, I just don't like it. I don't like how it looks. So I went around the map and took most of that out of it, where you couldn't see it anymore. Alright, so now that we got that, now we can finish our guardrail. Hopefully it all works out well. Alright, so now we need... We'll grab the one single. See, I don't know what the difference is in between this, right, and this. So that's 4M. Auto fill plank. And then this is AB. Like, I don't know what the difference is between them. Let's see. I don't physically see anything. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. This one here has these pushing out further. And this one has it to where they're up close. So, which one did we grab as these? I don't see any difference in these two though. But anyhow, we will go with this one. I guess that. Matter of fact, what do we need? Alright, so if we go with this one, we are going to need this right here. So let's run that up there real quick. Copy. And then what we'll do, we'll grab that, bring it down, drop it in there. Make this one piece. That ain't gonna work. We need this out of there for right now. Does that look too high? Looks like it might be too high. Let's bring this over just a bit more. I think we want that piece to actually stick through there, I think. Yeah, because that would be like your nut and bolt or whatever, I guess you would call it. Alright, so I'll go down and look at the other one just to see if that's how they're working. I'm pretty sure that's how they got it though. Yep. Alright. Cool. We did something right. But now we should be able to grab this. See, I don't think I think I might have did that wrong. Yeah, I'm thinking I did it wrong. Yep. But that's okay, because now we'll just go ahead and see, that looks about right height wise. So now let me go down, we'll grab this one, and we'll pull it out of the package there. Set it down there. Now we just need one without the legs on it. Free FS 19 download link. Hey. What are you talking about? Copy. Alright, so this here is definitely too high. I gotta get that knocked down. Let me slide that out of the road. And bring this down. Bring this down. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. Get these things lined up. A real pain. But it's gonna add detail. It's all about the detail. Ooh. one, yeah, one section down and a lot more to go. But we should be okay just copying these pieces and then dragging them. Like, I'm wanting to say this here is still too high though. The beginning of it's still too high. I mean, it's not crazy high, but I think if I just tilt this piece back some, drop it down, like so. Make sure this half's lined up. And then grab this piece, bring it down to match that. Now it should look better. Yeah, it definitely looks better now. Alright, now we can continue. Continue on. I just want to take this piece here and raise it up just a hair. Keeps going way too high on me. Alright, like that. This one I'm gonna have to take this one and point it back down because it's starting to shoot up too high now. And there you have it. We have a nice guardrail system happening. Might just bring it in a little bit now. Just a little bit. And towards the road there. Really? Alright, and then I just brought it in towards the road just a hair more. Copy it again. It's not as painful as I thought it might have been. It's painful. It's just like doing curbs, but that's what they say. That's what they said about the new game too. So instead of having to sit here and place every little piece, they're supposed to be making it to where you put the first piece down, and then you just drag your mouse where you want it to go, and it follows the contour of the land. So this thing of having to place every little piece tediously is supposed to be a thing of the past. So I don't know if that's actually how it's going to work, but that's what they say. So if it actually works like that, it's going to be awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah, man, let's get to it. You know how we do it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I had to do it to myself. It went to guardrail simulator instead of curb simulator. But it's looking good though. Turned out pretty good. I'm just going up this little piece of road where this high wall is with it. I already redid all this before I started the stream. Every one of these signs and every one of these cones had to be redone. It took forever. But we got it. Everything's working now. Thankfully. Thankful for that. Yeah, we're definitely pointing way too high here. Oh yeah. Is it out right now? Yeah, I don't know. I cut all the yards. I had all the yards done. And back home by 8 o'clock yesterday. And then I did our yard today. And then had why the old lady was at work. Yeah, she had to work today. I had the little one out in the pool. Roger, Roger. Yeah, I had plans on. I said I'm gonna go do all this grass cutting and everything so I could stream and work on the map all day Saturday. Yeah, that didn't happen. Yeah, 8, what? I didn't start until after 8. It was almost 9. It's crazy. You're toast. What, Timmy Beers? Probably should have just left it running the way it was running instead of turning it into the road so far. Then it wouldn't be coming up here so crooked right now. Whoopsie. It ain't looking too bad. It's coming up pretty good. Totos and cranberry. Yeah, this ain't too bad to put down actually. Once you get the first couple ones, once you get it going, it goes pretty good actually. Just gotta make sure it ain't getting too high on us. It's actually starting to go up on us right here. So I'm gonna drop this one down just a little bit. And we'll drop this one down to match it. I'm actually going to drop it down just a little bit more. And then we'll just delete this one, grab this one again, copy it again, and we won't do that, but we will grab it and drag it. There we go. Man, that was a long, it was a long section of the road. It don't seem that long until you start putting these guys in there. Okay, look how much detail that little bit of guardrail added. It looks good now. Real good. Now I just gotta figure out like how to make the turn with it to run the guardrail down that road that we made. That's the only tricky part. And like I know there's the different pieces, but I don't know like which piece I actually need to make it do that. I need to tilt this one down. Unless I just gotta use that's too much, like a bunch of those little short pieces to make a turn. Which there should have, I don't know. You would think there would have been a turn piece or two, but we'll make it work somehow. We will get it. Alright, let's delete this one. Grab this one, copy it, drag it down. We're just gonna make sure that this one here isn't gapped now. Right there, nope, we're good. That's a good thing about guardrail too, because in real life it actually just, it isn't perfect. It goes up and down, and it'd be nice if there was a piece that was like smashed up, like somebody hit it. Then we could throw that in there, like somebody done crashed into the guardrail. Alright, I'm gonna move this up just a hair. Almost to the ramp. Almost to the ramp. Thank you. Invisible drink. Yeah, buddy. This one here, I'm going to drop it down a little bit. Get a little bit too high. And we'll delete this one. Delete. Copy this guy again. We didn't bring it down far enough. Unfortunately, as the road goes up and down and that, you gotta move your guardrail to follow it. I'm really not sure how we're going to make this turn here. We're going to figure out, or we're going to find out here in a minute. I'm gonna make this lower here. We did it once already, but I gotta do it again. This is definitely too high still. That looks better. Alright. So once we hit this point, we're going to turn it and bring it down to at least right here on both sides. I'm just not sure how to turn it, but because there isn't no actual turn pieces, that I don't know, we're probably going to just have to use the little short pieces of rail to get it to make it do that turn. There's different pieces, but I think all of the different pieces are just for to do like an end cap on the guardrail. I think that's what them other pieces are for. I don't know. We'll get down there and we'll check them out. We'll get a good look at them, see what we got. Excuse me. It's going pretty good. It's just this, this little bit of road, man. It looks little. It ain't little when it comes to doing stuff like this. Alright, we probably could have started turning it like away from the road a little bit. At least like right here. Back further would be nice too, but let's see. Right here. We'll give it a little bit of a turn. And then we'll delete these two and redo them. Starting to get low again, but I'm gonna stretch this one out and see what it looks like there. We would have been okay with it. Because technically the guardrail's only supposed to be as high as the bumper is on the car. So when you hit the guardrail, it's your bumper hitting it. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Like, we really didn't have to sit there and keep turning it back and forth much. Alright, so now we gotta run under the map and see what pieces we got that we can make this turn with. Like, there's these. But I mean, these are like none, these are for like in the highway, going down the middle of the highway or something. I'm guessing these would be like for the end of the guardrail. Like the long pieces would come into this or something like that. For some reason I can't think of like what guardrails look like. But there's no actual like little pieces make little turns. This would make a 45-degree turn or a 90-degree turn. I mean, I guess we could do something like this. Or we could grab these little baby pieces and try to make turns with them. Let's grab this, run up there, see what we can do with it. But then we'll have to get the other side to match it. Alright, so copy, paste, and then we're going to have to grab a hold of that and pull it outside of our set down there. When I delete that set down there, I don't want it to delete all of these that we put in. That's exactly what it would do. Alright, here's the fun part. Here's the part that it's not going to go so fast on. But after we get these turns, after we get done with these turns, then it'll go quick again. So we'll have to put this turn in right here, and then get this turn over here in, and then finish running them down the road. So I would go ahead and just, once we get down here, just jump over here and start back up. But I want to start on the turn and then I'll run down and run that way. Just so as we're coming up here, nothing comes out of line, I guess, and then messes it up to what to start all over again. I don't want to do that, that's for sure. So like I said, we could have ran it clean to the end and then did that 45 or that 90-degree turn piece there and then went down the hill with it, but I want to try to make it look more realistic instead of having some weird 45-degree turn there or 90-degree turn. And this is going to be hard here, putting these together and making them look good. It'd be nice if I could throw this turn after I get this side made. Throw it to like a package deal up here and then just bring it to the other side, but then they would be facing the... I guess not. I was going to say they'd be facing the wrong way, but if I took them and drug it straight over there, yeah, and then, but I could turn the whole thing. I might try that. After we get this side done here, I might be able to just do what I gotta do with it and then get the whole, maybe not, because I'm gonna have to start tilting it down to get around this turn here, so it might not work. Matter of fact, let me delete that one. I should have started tilting this one down. See, the only bad thing about that is it tilts the leg too. I mean, there's a way around that, considering the fact that it has legs and then pieces separately, so I could actually do it right, but a lot more involved than what I'm trying to be. It's actually working out pretty good. Except for the fact that now it's going downhill quicker. That looks better. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Alright, so now back to this. Yeah, so hopefully people like really appreciate what actually goes into new maps. I mean, it's a lot of work now, a lot of work, tedious work too. gonna start turning it a little more aggressively now. I should have did a little more aggressive with all of it, just so it ain't so close to the road. Alright, one more of these and then I should be able to let me delete that. Go back to big pieces again. And now we should be able to go ahead and grab our big pieces. I'm gonna copy this one and I'm gonna take this one straight across to start on this side of the road. Now with this one, we're going to have to make her turn and miss that guardrail. Or miss that stop sign, rather. I'm going to copy another one to bring down here. It should give us a straight shot down through there. Just like that. Now, if we can get the other side to do the same thing, we'll be good. If not, we'll have to do something different. that looks pretty good. Alright, so now we're going to try to do the same thing on the other side. And I don't know if we're going to be able to accomplish it and make it look the same, but we're going to try. Man, that's a long road, man. It's really not that long, but putting in guardrail, man, it's a long road. It's crazy. Alright, so now, again, we're going to try to do the same thing. With going reverse, though, it's kind of hard because your arrows is going to be on the opposite side, because we're going backwards down instead of forwards down like on this side. So copy this. And then for tilting it to go down the hill too, that's gonna be a pain too, because instead of just tilting it and then this piece staying lined up with the previous piece, now when you tilt it, now that's gonna tilt. Then you're gonna have to bring it down to rematch. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. That's all I can say. Let's drop this down a little bit lower. Oh man, excuse me. Ooh-wee. Alright. Now the journey begins here. Getting this down that hill. Copy. Yeah, this is gonna be way harder. doing this side, because before we get boom, just turn that and then copy and go. But now we're going to turn it, and then we're going to have to keep doing this right here, relining everything up. It's definitely going to be a pain in the butt. Alright, but since we got it that far, I'm going to save it real quick. And while it's saving, I'm going to take a couple minute break here. Yeah, use the bathroom, whatnot. And we'll be right back. So let me hit the save button. Alright. And we're back. Appreciate the like, appreciate the like. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I needed a little break. But we're back at it. Oh. I can't wait to start doing some more exciting streams and or videos, but yeah, we gotta get this map done. I know I keep saying that, but it is what it is. And eventually we'll do just that. We'll get it done. I mean, actually, it'll never be done. You could add so much to it. They could just keep going. I'm gonna turn this one a little bit harder. Same for this one. Unfortunately, we gotta start going downhill with it. Should have started with this one. I knew this hat was going to be harder. Now we should be able to put a straight piece on there now, or long piece. Tilt this one just a little bit. And then hopefully we can get this side to do just like the other side did and fade out into the ground at the bottom. Wow. Talk about tedious, man. Very, very tedious. I don't know why it's not really wanting to line up on the bottom, but it is what it is. And we'll just deal with it. All right. It might do the same, but it might have to come down the hill further to do the same. I'm thinking. We're just gonna have to bend it down some more and make it do it. It's gonna do it. Cody Johnson, appreciate the subscription, buddy. I didn't have my headphones on, so I couldn't hear that. I just barely heard it because my headphones are sitting down there, but I appreciate you. And it feels good when somebody else appreciates what you're doing, that's for sure. My excitement level isn't very high. My excitement level isn't very high right now. It is now, you just raised it up some there, but yeah. Kind of tired. Cutting grass today, but we still had to get the stream in there. Look at that. Perfect. Almost in the same place. I bet if we didn't tilt that last one down, the last one that we tilted down, it probably would have ended up right where that one was. Which one was that? This one? Too much. Trying to get back to it and test that theory, actually. Pretty close. Pretty close. Probably couldn't do that again if I tried. Now we can continue. Drop that down just a little bit. We got grass out in the road, we're going to fix that. Gotta make sure we're not going over the hill here or out towards the road. Monster snake, what's going on? Oh yeah, getting ready to go fly. Like, flight simulator or what? A ferry on a plane? Yeah, I can't do the whole plane thing. Yeah, I'm too scared. They say your chances of dying in a car accident are way better. I said, I'll take my chance. Yeah, it'd be my luck. As soon as I got in the plane, that'd be the one that went down. Now, if there was money involved, yeah, might be a different story. Excuse me. Now it looks like that guardrail was meant to be there. It was meant to be. Alright, so this one I'm going to have to tilt this one up a little bit because the ground's wonky right there. I heard the small. I heard the smaller the plane, the worse the ride is. Or the rougher the ride is. I don't know. That's just what I heard. I can't tell you firsthand, no. For the turbulence or whatever it is, yeah, it's a lot rougher in a smaller plane. Yeah, it blows the wind. It blows around in the wind a little bit more, huh? That's what kills me. Even when you got the ground, you put it on a certain height, and you make that ground all the same height. If you drag something straight across there like this, for some reason it still goes up and down. It's weird. The planes that I usually fly are commercial airliners. Yeah, I ain't flying a plane. I work right up next to the in Pittsburgh Airport. They're always flying overhead, and you'll see a plane. It'll make circles and it'll go, and then it'll touch down and take back off. I guess they do that to keep their license, because they gotta have so many takeoff and landing, so many takeoffs and landings per year to keep their license. So you always see a big old jumbo plane taking off and then landing, and taking off and landing, and taking off and landing. And they fly right over our head all the time. We got the big fuel tankers too that fly overhead there. Seen the Blue Angels a couple times too, right there, doing their thing. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Accidentally hit the escape button. Put my phone down. Yeah, but you would have to do that if you didn't. And there's a drink. Ah. I mean, you gotta love when they're all pretty much just lining up for you. Starting to get a little high there. Yeah, boy. I appreciate the like too, brother. See, this is what I don't like about these roads. Which might be okay over here on this side, but whenever it's going, and like this is supposed to be asphalt here too, and then you got the brown edge of the road, which is supposed to be like dirt. We gotta fix that. I don't like that. And pretty much this whole map is like this, just spots here and there. And as I see them, if I got time while I'm doing whatever I'm doing, I fix it. Just because I don't like it. It just visually, it doesn't look right to me. It looks a lot better. This whole side of this road was like that, and I fixed it. I fixed it all. Alright. Like right here didn't look too terrible. It actually doesn't look too bad. But we're gonna go ahead and cover it up anyhow. Like this little piece here doesn't look bad, but when you got this piece here with these straight lines, it just don't look right. Or doesn't, rather. It doesn't look right. I don't think it does. Somebody else might like it. Like I said, it's okay if it wasn't a straight line of it. Alright. Like that piece right there, look at that. That would have been my fault though. Yeah, it probably should have been. I don't know. I think like right here, then I'm gonna have to start turning it just a little bit into the. Right there, you can see the grid pattern to the map. I don't like that. Because even in game, you can see that, and it drives me nuts. Right there, I can see it right there. But, right here, I think I'm going to have to start turning it into the road a little bit here. I don't know. I'm going to keep running it straight for right now. Right there, I got a hump. We're gonna have to get rid of that hump. That's pretty big. Well, still a hump there, huh? Yeah. It's hard to see this stuff in the editor. Whenever you get into the game, you can really see it though. That's a hump right there too. Oop. Couple of pounds worth of guardrail. Oh no. Wrong arrow. That's trying to really drop on me right there. It might just because of the hump. I'm about to find out. Trying to debate on whether I should be lifting these up or what. I think so. I thought at first it was just because of the hump, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and start lifting them up a little bit. Man, that's a lot of guardrail we done ran already. A lot. I found out how to put the items into the map, but for some reason I still can't get that gate to open up. Now if you place it down as a from your mods as a placeable, then it works just fine. I don't get it. It's driving me nuts though, I know that. Too far. Leave that one, we'll lower this one down first, and then we're starting to go downhill now. We get the grass and everything in here, it's gonna start coming together. It's gonna start looking real good. It's kinda, I guess it's kinda low up there, but it's kinda gonna stay that way, cause I ain't changing it. I seen a hump here somewhere, right there. I was going to start really dropping it downhill, but that's not going to work yet. We're doing it just a little bit too early. We really got that straight there. That first piece we put down, If it wasn't for getting that first piece straight, we would have been having to turn it left and right, but it worked out. We put that first piece down, and it ran us straight down the road. That doesn't happen too often. You don't get that lucky too often. Alright. So I use that piece that they give you. I guess you would call it the starter piece or the ending piece. But I think just running the full guardrail out and making it daylight into the map looks better. I keep trying to make it daylight, but I keep trying to do it way too soon. Just excited about being done. So I keep pulling the trigger like way too soon. Oops. I guess should keep it running down the road further. So delete, delete, delete. Delete. We'll grab this one and we'll tilt this one up a little bit more. Not that much. So yes, I could have. I could have still. Oop, appreciate the likes there, guys. I still could have kept it up higher, just because there's still a little bit of a high wall there, and just get it to disappear down here. then that means deleting all of them and doing it again. If I do, I gotta start. Oh wow, come on. Right here with this one. Now this should definitely get us where we need to be. Should definitely get us down the road further. drink that. Alright. Still kind of dropping fast, so I'm gonna go ahead and raise this one up just a little bit. Like so. It would have probably been fine daylight where we did, but we put it in because of the big hill there, so we might as well let it run all the way out to the end of the big hill. A high wall. Oh, excuse me. It won't be good for them players that like to take shortcuts down over hills. Yeah, he'll be walking them. Now we did it. Yeah, we got her now. Copy it one more time. There we go. Looking good. Now you can come along with your weed eater and weed eat, or the what you call it, goes on the back of the tractor. The arm, and put it over the guardrail and cut the grass on the other side of the guardrail. Looks good. All right, so. Let's save it real quick so nothing happens. Just because I've been down that road before where something has happened and I ended up having to redo everything. Alright. Okay, so now like I said, I got an idea for something I want to do here, but I got to sit here and plan it out. I could have ran these ones down the hill first, but I got to sit here and plan it out because it's got to be it can't just happen. It's got to be like I don't know how to explain it. It's got to look natural. Taking some screenshots there. But it's midnight. Well, it's after midnight. It's 12:30. Oh, keep shutting that off. Yes, it's 12:30. I want to keep working on it all night, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to bed, get refreshed, and then come back at it tomorrow. Unfortunately, we had to fix all of our cones, and that took forever today. It made it to where we really couldn't get anything done. And then these pipes here keep popping out of the ground on me too whenever I load it in the game. This one and this one down here is fine. That one there is fine. It's just this one and then this one keeps popping out of the ground. I keep adjusting them, but I can't get it to stay in the ground. But we'll probably, I don't know what to do. Work on the jobs tomorrow, or work on this, or both of them. Who knows? But that's it. So, if you want Triple D'd up from the feet up, check out our merch store. It's under about on the page on our channel. And but if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, hit that subscribe button. And I'm out. Doses.